Hello everybody, welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm the INSANEBRIT, and today's simulation is Chelsea versus Reading. A bit disappointed on the numbers on the Barcelona game. Around 65 people watched it. It is what it is. There you go. In real life, the result was 2-1 to Chelsea. So very different from the simulation, but hey, I don't give a toss as long as we win, because that's all that matters. Yes, it was a friendly, doesn't matter, no, but at the same time, it's something positive, and we want to see that, especially any win over Barcelona is a good win for me. Some interesting things. So, Ampadu has gone on loan to the German side, Leipzig, Red Bull, whatever it is. So he's in Germany now, so he was no longer eligible to play, which is a good thing. I think he needs regular football. He is a really good player. I really do. I think he's a really good player, Ampadu, and one for the future. Interesting things going on here. So Mason Mount has taken the number 19 shirt. Number 9 shirt for Tammy Abraham. That's a big number for a young player to take that number 9. So it shows the confidence that Lampard has in him. This is the formation we play. Jorginho, very defensive. You've got the back four. But of course you've got these bursting forward as well to help support these. But also you've got these two players here. Jorginho in a defensive role, or that position in particular. But remember, it don't necessarily have to, not only defensive, but he can just sit there and ping the ball all to these three players, because he's good at passing, whatever. That's what he's known for. So he ain't got to do a lot of running around or whatever. But in any case, he can join the attack as well. But then again, he doesn't really have to, because Kovakovic will go forward. Then you got the fullbacks going forward as well. So it's interesting. And I'm going to play in this formation at this point. I will say this, right? Before the simulation actually gets started, somebody said that I always make Chelsea lose. What are you talking about? It's not me making Chelsea lose. I'm not playing the game. It is a simulation. I have no control over what happens. I'm not actually playing the game, so I don't understand what you mean by that. I'm just copying the tactics of what any manager has done in their previous match to get an idea about how the situation may or may not go, even through injury and stuff like that. Anyway, so yeah, just to confirm, I have no control over what's happening. It's not me making them lose. It is what it is. It's a simulation, for God's sake. So I don't understand that. So I'm just going to leave the bench the way it is, essentially. Zuma apparently handed in a transfer request to go to Everton. He wants regular team football. Chelsea have dashed this and said, no, that's not right. Whatever. I don't know when William's going to be showing up. I haven't seen much of him. Apparently he's going to take that number 10 shirt as well. Eden has his old number or whatever. So I'm not too sure it's going to be on the bench or whatever. I haven't seen much of Moses or anything like that, so I don't know. It is what it is. So guys, we're going to start the match now. But I just wanted to get those few things off my chest. The idea of me making them lose. I'm not even playing, dude. I step out of it. Entertaining match in the last game against Barcelona. Even though the result didn't go our way, it was still a good match to watch. But yeah, so this is about 4 or 5 days from now. We'll be facing Reading, just to get that match fitness underway. I mean, get the fitness ready for the Premier League. We've got to go to Germany as well.
Reading line up as follows. Number 1, Vito Manone.
So Pedro, age 31 in this game, he'd be 32 technically
Gunter.
this year.
Number 28, Michael Morrison.
Reading did buy, or no, he got on a free transfer, I think. Charlie Adam from Stoke, he got released, I think. I think it's that particular Charlie Adam, I think it is.
Aluko. Number 7.
So, Vermoon in goal, or whatever. He was a former Arsenal player, wasn't he? Bakuna, Aluko, Boldic,
Number 17.
Bodivarson. I'm not going to get all these names right, guys.
Number 9.
Boldock, Bakuna,
Bulldog.
Aluku, Malia, Barrow. Wow, he's at Reading now, Vermoon. He was former Arsenal goalkeeper, one of their, like trying to play for that number 2 or 1 or 2 spot, and didn't, eventually moved on. That was like fucking 7 or 8 years ago. But yeah, Barkley on the bench, Giroud, Zuma, Loftus-Cheek, Caballero, Pedro on that right, Pulisic. It's going to be interesting attacking wise. See what we do.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Right, now, like I said, guys, I'm going to step out the game, so Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. Up to 291 people at this point. So here we go. I think maybe on the bench, I don't know. Myler. Aspilicueta breaks up the play. Kovacic now. Blocks off. Chelsea's still in possession now. Aspilicueta switching the play to the left back. Pelosic now. Mount. Jorginho joining the attack now. Pedro back to Mount now. Mount coming forward. Abraham Mount with a shot. Testing Vermoon, is that? Mashuni? Oh god, I can't say his name now. But what a good build-up play. Testing the goalkeeper left foot early on. Not a lot of venom in the strike, but just take a pop shot. Pedro of the corner now. Unusual corner. Gets blocked off. Out to Jorginho now. He's got a shot from distance. Takes a strike! Oh my god, it's hit the post. That was a good strike, man. Chelsea on the cusp of scoring now. Kovacic now. A little step over. Paid £40 million for him. Pelosic now. Oh, brilliant. Bypasses! Oh, what a goal! That was brilliant. That was brilliant. A little bit. Oh, man. I love the skill beforehand. He did say that he's not here to replace Eden Hazard. He is there as his own player. As his own person. He'll do it his way kind of thing. But look at that. Bypasses one. And what a hit. What a strike that was. Beat the keeper. This is going to be a long day for that keeper. So Chelsea score early on in this friendly. First goal for Chelsea. Reading started off once more. Myler. Pedro now. Interception now. Chelsea knocking the ball around comfortably. Coming forward once more. Emerson. Oh, brilliant. Bypassing him. Pelosic now on this left-hand side. Cuts inside. No, he isn't. Oh, brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. What a cross. I thought he was going to cut inside like Eden Hazard would. He stopped. He put a decent cross in. And the smallest man on the pitch puts it away. He was unmarked as well, I think. Look at that. Boom. Back post. On target. Beautiful. Goalkeeper maybe should have done better. 2-0 down at this early stage of the game. So Pelosic has had a hand in both goals, scoring one and setting one up. He may become the new favourite at Chelsea.
Chelsea goal, number 11, Pedro.
So Reading on the back foot in this only 11 minutes gone. Myler. Bakuna now. Reading got to get in this now. Come forward, chipping it in. Luis with the block. Ooh. Reading got really amp it up. And get on it. And they're coming forward now. Aluku now. Inside the box. Gets another cross in. Luis with another clearance there. But they're still in possession. There's another cross in from Gunter this time. Cleared once more. Tammy Abraham. Holding up play. Mount. Chelsea playing some good stuff now. Knocking it around the pitch. Pelosic on the ball once more. Throws it through to Tammy Abraham, who's got pace. Oh, and he's blocked off this time by Morrison, who managed to get a clearance. Pelosic. Mount. Pelosic. Tammy Abraham. Throws it through. Plays a 1-2. Abraham. Brilliant. The goalkeeper at this point is just like, what the fuck? Oh my god, he's frustrated at that. Look at that. No one can keep tabs of the Chelsea players. Don't know who to mark because when one's got it, it's already gone to another player. They can't keep up. 3-0 in this friendly. How many more will they get? It's 18 minutes and we're up 3-0. I'm liking this formation. But it's always good to have a variety of formation, an A plan, a B plan, a C plan. Emerson with the recovers that. So it's always best to have a couple of ideas about what you can do or want to do to counter. And Lampard seems to be doing that, testing the positions. But the good thing is that any formation we play, we've got the players to do it. Oh, it's poorly given away there, unfortunately. Kovacevic now intercepts. Try to bypasses his man. It falls back to Mount, who's done quite well thus far. Jorginho back to Mount. Abraham with a strike. And Gunter with the clearance this time. Embarrassing for Reading at this point, I'd say. Aspilicueta. There's a cross in. Oh, and it's cleared by Gunter once more. Mella. Yadum. Broken up this time. Abraham on the ball once more. Giving it to Mount. Broken up this time by Reading's defence. Barrow. Myler. Barrow trying to break out on that left-hand side and beat the right back. Not being successful. Chelsea holding possession for a long period of time. Reading just cannot get hold of the ball. They've had one or two chances to come forward, and they haven't made the most of them. But, you know, chances few and far between. Tammy Abraham once more on this, dragging it wide. Thought he was going to pass it maybe. Chelsea being patient. Kovacevic now. Oh, and he loses out this time to Bakuna now. What can Reading do? Myler. To Baddock. Gunter. Morrison. Trying to string a few passes together. Aluku now trying to bypass his man. Gives it to Gunter. Crosses in. Good cross. That was a decent cross. Blocked off, but Reading still in possession now. Myler now. Oh, and it's just gone wide. Don't know if he tried to pass it or take a shot. But yeah, chances very few and far between for Reading. Quality difference is huge, I suppose. Kepa returning to goal in versus Barcelona, so thought I'd put him here, in goal in here. Jorginho. Mount. Jorginho. It'll be interesting to see what subs are made. Tammy Abraham with a strike. Had the vision, got it on target, not enough venom. Goalkeeper see it coming, but that's fine. Pedro. Back to Mount. Jorginho. Pulisic, Tammy Abraham. Pulisic inside the box. What's he going to do it? Oh, he crosses. Brilliant. I'll tell you what. The calmness of Pulisic is brilliant. Like, there's so much maturity there, what I can see here. All the talent, you can say. And that's just, you can say it's just a game. But he comes forward as a young player. He stops in the box. He looks about what to do and gets a cross in. Not impulsive. Doesn't just take it on himself. Very unselfish. And Abraham, again, he's a small man, Abraham. He should be blocked off there. Someone should be marking him. And he's put in a header. Maybe the goalkeeper could have came out for it. I don't know. But 4-0 down at this time in the first half. And I have nothing to do with it. It's all simulation. So he might be on a hat-trick here, Abraham. I feel sorry for Reading. Babadook loses out, I think that is. Kovacevic now, Mount. Pulisic coming forward once more. Abraham. Mount. With a strike from distance. And it's a safe catch of a goalkeeper. Oh, that's a poor throw. Pedro on the ball. Waits for support. Oh, and he was very lucky, the goalkeeper. Could have cost him another goal. Jorginho. Nice little trick to bypass their man. Mount. Abraham. Kovacic now. We know he's got a shot on him. £40 million buy from Real Madrid. Throws it through to Pedro now. Inside the box. Trying to work his magic. Waits for support. The right back, Aspilicueta, joins him. Clips it in over the top. Cleared by Morrison. Chelsea still in possession though. Mount. Pedro. Back to Mount. Oh, and it's given away. Or a shot strike there. He just blasted it over the top. But at this point, it can be forgiven. He has scored a goal. Tried to get it on target. Hasn't. I don't know if that was a block by the defender. I don't think it was. I think it was just a rubbish shot. No, it was a block. Fair enough. At least he got a corner set piece. Pedro to take it. And we're on the cusp of half time. It's the last set piece of the game. And it's cleared by Aluku. Emerson. Kovacic now. Pulisic throws it through! Oh, my God. Mount or Pulisic, whenever they pass it, someone's taking a shot. Look, he tries to wrap his left foot around it and gets a shot off, but it's way high. Way off target. I don't know what Reading can do to get back in this game. I really don't. They're just not closing Chelsea down. It's poor. It's the wave attack after attack for Chelsea, and Reading fans will be massively disappointed to have seen that. So anyway, guys, got 11 shots, and Reading have 0 shots. That is insane. So yeah, they're not doing too well. Bulldog, sorry, his name is, and Udom. That's a weird name. So anyway, guys, I don't know about subs, so I'm not seeing any.
Number 7, Leandro Bacuna, coming onto the pitch. Number 16, Charlie Adam.
Charlie Adam for Bacuna, who's come on. So we're trying to change it up. A new player. Chelsea still knocking the ball around comfortably. Chelsea ain't made no subs, no doubt. Haven't heard anything, so. Oh, Barkley's come on. Pulisic. Abraham. Back to Pulisic now. Looks like he's got tons of space. Barkley! Oh! I think Barkley's come on for Pedro. I don't know. Seems to be on that right side. I think his name's Mune? Nah. Whatever. Barkley. Loses out to Gunnarsson, I believe it is. Charlie Adam. Loses the ball to Barkley. Kovacic now. Emerson. Still got the ball. Coming forward now. Joining the attack. Ain't seen too much of Emerson. Kovacic. Barkley. Throws it through to Tammy. Makes a little turn. Throws it through. Pedro! Oh, God, that was brilliant. I think Barkley's come on for Jorginho, I think. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Tammy Abraham holding up play. Like, not taking a shot, but just threading it through. Look at that. Look. It seems perfect there to take a shot. He threads it through, and Pedro comes in out of nowhere and bypasses his man, gets a slide in there, and buries it. 5-0. Unbelievable. The goalkeeper maybe should have done better as well again there. Oh. I don't know how many. I think so. Pedro, I know, has got 2 goals. So that's Pedro and Abraham.
Chelsea, number 11, Pedro.
I don't know who's got the hat trick there because I can't see all those names. But there you go. Myla giving away. Barkley now. Pulisic. I think it's Mount maybe that came off then. Mount came off for Barkley. Didn't do too badly though, Mount. Kovacic. Abraham. Kovacic once more. There's a strike from distance! I don't know who took that strike. I'd love to see that again. That was good. And Giroud is coming on for Tammy Abraham. I've loved watching Tammy here again, but it's good to have everyone have a run out. Giroud's got good movement. Like we're in trouble here at this point. Heads it up, and it's gone nowhere. Pulisic. Chelsea looking very powerful, very comfortable. Pulisic now. Comes inside the box and it's broken up play. Defender clears. Chelsea still in possession now. Still no closing down really of the Chelsea players. Ah, they're free to move. Pulisic! Oh, deflection there. It's like a training game at this point. Corner to Chelsea. Pedro to take it now. It's cleared this time. But Vossen, or whatever his name is, tries to hold up play. Couldn't quite do it. Back to Chelsea. Barkley. Yeah, it was Mount that come off. Oh, look at this step over from Jorginho. Taking the mick. It's Giroud. Oh, it could have turned there. Chelsea disappointed in that. Kovakovic now waiting to make a pass. Inside the box! Oh, on the left-hand side.
Coming off the pitch, number 13, Sonny Aluko, to be replaced by number 12, Gareth McCreary.
So, Pulisic on that left-hand side, tried to finish. A substitution, I think, from Reading. Aluko's off for McGeely. Oh, and Loftus-Cheek on for Pulisic, who's done fantastic. Pulisic done his job though. I suppose Loftus-Cheek gets to run out as well. Another positive. I haven't seen much of Loftus-Cheek. I don't know if he was still injured. But it's been virtually nothing from Reading in this game. It's been a all Chelsea match, let's be honest. Emerson. Barkley. Kovakovic. Oh, it was unlucky there. Reading back in possession now, but I don't think they're going to do too much going forward, are they? Oh, Barrow bypasses his man down that left-hand side, leaving Chelsea's back four exposed. Puts a cross into the box, and it's cleared by Christensen. Still in possession now. Gunter takes a strike! Oh, it beats Kepa. I think they've had 2 attacks. They've had 2 attacks during this game I've note of. First one being nothing, and then all of a sudden, out of nothing, Gunter, the right back, takes a shot across goal and buries it in that bottom left-hand corner. Well done to them. They're well and truly beaten. It's only a consolation goal at this point, but try and hit them on the break, and they've managed to do that. And that's what they need to do more of. 70 minutes gone, more or less. They haven't really done anything. I feel sorry for the Reading fans. 5-1. Loftus-Cheek now. Remember, he is placed Pulisic, so he should be on that left wing more or less at this point. Myler. McCleary. Kovakovic breaks up play there. So we've been solid defensively, and we noticed Jorginho and Kovakovic, and we haven't really seen the defenders do anything. Well, they haven't been attacking, to be fair. And when they have, Luis has looked comfortable just clearing it. So, you know, a bit more of a test in this formation and everything, with a better team coming forward, more attacking, and we'll see what they're like. I mean, it'll be interesting. But Reading haven't tested us enough defensively. And Charlie Adam now getting in there, fair challenge. Baldock. Nice little back heel, but it hasn't quite worked out. Loftus-Cheek on the ball. Bypassing his man. Keeping it on. Blocked off this time, but Giroud gets hold of it. It's Kovakovic now. He can take a strike. Nope. Jorginho. Kovakovic. Ooh, it went high and wide. Pedro scoring 2. He's having shots. 4 shots, 3 on target, 2 goals. That's not bad for Pedro. 1 or 2 of them unmarked. But still, it's a goal nonetheless. Pedro was non-existent in the previous match against Barcelona, his former team. This one, he's been a key player. Pulisic and Pedro have been two key players for me in this game. I already feel that I want to give Pulisic the Man of the Match award. Nice little back heel from Pedro. Barkley now. Threads it through. Oh, it's brilliant. It's so easy. Giroud didn't have the pace, but he had the positioning. Oh man, I'm loving this formation because right now, with all the attacking players, Giroud hasn't got to do a lot of work, so his energy can be, saved compared to what he'd normally have to do. He isn't isolated up top at this point. Maybe it's just this. Look at that. He just comes onto the ball. It's like me standing around there, and then all of a sudden I just run a little bit and hit the ball towards goal, and I've buried it. Haven't had to do a lot. That's a really good formation for the likes of him specifically. But then again, I am talking about this. Maybe it's just his team. Of course, I mean, sometimes in some of these formations you can be isolated up top, but this with the front three being so close to him, he ain't got to do a lot of work. He could just be free to do whatever and hold up play, bring others in. That would be another role he plays, but also he ain't got to waste a lot of energy. Loftus-Cheek. Mune or whatever clears it. Manu? I don't know his goddamn name. I looked at it in a couple of years. Kovakovic now. Barkley. Chelsea coming forward once more. Giroud gets a cross in and it's gathered up. Oh, it's another little clip on. Barrow tries to get a cross in. Aspilicueta blocks it off. You'd be disappointed. He should have done a lot more, Barrow, with that ball. He's in a good position there. Emerson. Off the sheet. Reading in possession. Baddock now. Down this right hand side. Or Bulldog, sorry. Another cross in. Oh, and Kepa this time with the save. So for me, guys, I would give it to Pedro or a Man of Match award to Pedro or Pulisic. I'm going to give it to Pulisic.
Coming off the pitch, number 8, David Naylor.
John Swift is coming on for Myler.
Number 10, John Swift.
Isn't John Swift a former Chelsea player? I think he is, a couple of years ago. I'm not too sure. He was a youth player. Barrow now. Swift puts in a cross. Has got blocked off. Barkley. So yeah, guys, for me, Pulisic's going to be Man of the Match, scoring goals, setting up goals as well. Tammy Abraham also deserved Man of the Match award as well, but got to give it to one, so I'm just going to give it to Pulisic, who's our new player. Good ball in there. Loftus-Cheek on his left-hand side. Barkley.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 4 minutes of added time.
Kovakovic. Chelsea still calm on the ball. Barkley threading it through to Giroud. No one closing him down. That's not good enough. That's terrible. You'll be angry as hell. Look, they're just knocking the ball around the 6-yard box. It's outrageous, really. Kovakovic now threads it through. Oh, that would have been a finish, wouldn't it? Giroud scoring a goal. Wanted that second one. It was going to be a sweet one as well. Didn't need to even do that. Could have just got it on target at least and see what happens there. And he's won for power. 6-1 Chelsea have won this game. Aspilicueta wins the header. Pedro. Giroud. Jorginho. And that is the end of this week's simulation, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I very much did. Reading are pissed. They got slaughtered at 6-1. And so the fans should be angry. It was like a terrible training game, a nightmare for them. Pulisic, my man of the match. Pedro got 2 goals out of the 4 shots that he took. I don't think anyone got a hat-trick. I was hoping that one of them would, Pedro or Abraham. It is what it is. But yeah, so Pedro, Abraham, Pulisic were prolific in that. It was absolutely amazing in all the goals. Very exciting to watch. Giroud even got on the score sheet. Man, there was some quality strikes there as well. Defensively, we looked solid, but again, they didn't test us. But some of these goals, man. I feel that we faced tougher opposition in the previous games. You know, but we've still got a couple games to go. I think the Mudbatch or whatever they're called, I can't remember what they're called now, the German side. That's going to be interesting, especially with me and my pronunciation of their goddamn names. But yeah, we were just on it today, man. Hopefully this gets more views than the Barcelona game, because it only got about 65-70 views. That's unfortunate. It is what it is. But yeah, this was a good game, man. I enjoyed this, watching Tammy Abraham play. I'm actually more positive. I know it seems silly, but the fact that we beat Barcelona, I don't know what the actual lineup was, but I'm positive about the future going forward in respects to the Premier League. If Tammy Abraham, scored 26 goals in the Championship, if we can elevate that through to the Premier League, the fact he's got that number 9 shirt, Mason Mount's got a first team squad number, number 19, and stuff like that. So it really is looking like a very youthful squad, hungry for it, and they've got great players around them. I love that goal from Pedro. It was sly, slick, and easy. It was tough, sorry, to wrap himself around, but he managed to get in there. That was one of my favourite goals, as well as the Pulisic's first goal. This was a good goal as well. I enjoyed this because it was interesting. It was nice to see them come forward and actually do something. If you're a neutral anyway, because it was just all Chelsea at that point. Just a consolation goal as well, and then of course that little pass through as well. Lovely little finish from Giroud. But yeah, guys, that is the end of this week's simulation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links will be in the description below. If you want to donate to me via PayPal to help run this channel, you can, or buy some merchandise. It's up to you. That link is also in the description below. And I will see you next time. Plus, we'll be starting a brand new playthrough this week. Assassin's Creed Origins is now finished. I hope you guys enjoyed the ending of that. And I'll see you next time. Keep the blue flag flying high.